Oh, hello everybody. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I'm just whistling on a live stream. No big deal. That's how we roll. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very in real life live stream. If you've never seen one of these before, anything and everything can happen. My name is Spokesman and we are here at Gatorland for the very special Halloween event that they have going on. It's called Gators, Ghouls, and Goblins. At least I think that's the name. There's a lot of G's and it's Halloween. That's all I know. So we're ready to get started. I hear that there are some very spooky Gators. And if you ask me, Gators are just spooky year-round. That's just my personal opinion, all right? But you know what? You learn to live with them when you live in Central Florida. And they're really not so bad. But I gotta say, I'm very, very excited for the albino gator that we shall see a little bit later. It is a complete white gator. It almost looks like the ghost of a gator. But folks, welcome to the stream. Now I am so ready to get started. Sorry guys. And we are ready to jump right into it. Now we do have some friends hanging out here.
That's good stuff. Who are you getting the flowers to?
Aw, that's sweet. Don't let the teeth fool you. He's a sweetheart on the inside. Bubba.
Yeah.
Good morning, my friend.
Hi there.
I just wanted you to say hi to all my friends out there. Tell me a little bit about what's going on here. You're just hanging out, having a spooky old time, huh?
Yeah, we are, man. This is Gatorland's Gators, Ghosts, and Goblins.
Yes.
Everybody out there, I guess I'm talking into that camera right
That's
there.
right.
That's where all your people are?
Yeah.
That's a very small area for people to be in.
It's a small box. It's very
enclosed. How many people do you
enclosed.
fit in there?
At least one gator.
Okay, got it. Cool. Awesome. So you guys got to come out and check it out. We're doing it this weekend, next weekend, so the 19th, the 20th, the 26th, the 27th, and the 31st, and it's a daytime Halloween event. You're going to see Bubba and Cooter, you're going to see some ghosts, maybe a goblin will appear, and a ton of alligators, of course, here at Gatorland. So
Oh, man.
It's going to be fun.
So, of course, you are Bubba, and Cooter is hanging around here somewhere.
Cooter!
He's walking
Count
around.
Cooter! Count Cooter!
Count
Agent
Cooter.
Count Cooter! What you got?
Gosh, I love
you
this.
like our Halloween costumes?
I love it.
Yeah.
It looks just like normal, but except, you know, you're very
I mean, it's
spooky
kinda
today.
normal. Yeah.
I'm gonna leave them out.
Those aren't supposed to fall
No,
out
I'm gonna
like
leave
that.
them out. They're not staying in good.
I tried to go for the werewolf, but all I could find was cute werewolf.
Oh,
Yeah, and
yeah.
it was in like kid size, so.
Yeah. but
Yeah,
You look good.
you gotta look
have
on
a tail?
Amazon.
Where's your
I
tail?
know, I lost the tail, man.
That's all
I
right.
think the gator bit it off.
You naturally kind of have a tail,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
if you
It's
incorporate
okay.
the back hair.
Don't talk about
So,
it.
Oh, all right.
so just a moment ago, we were gathering. You said, well, now that we got you all gathered, does anybody want to go for swimming lessons?
I mean, yeah.
And I thought, you know, swimming is probably not my forte at Gatorland, per se.
No.
No, but think about how fast you would swim if you had one of them chasing you.
I
You know?
think you'd be the fastest swimmer in the world.
Yeah, if you were going
That
like
is true.
Olympic gold medalist, you
That's
could
right.
go in there and practice. That'd be like, you know, good
I
training.
think so. I think
feel.
so.
More
Yeah.
medals than Michael Phelps. Well,
Probably.
anyways, Bubba, Cooter, thank you
Yes.
so much. Happy
You're welcome.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
And I'm so
and we're gonna
excited
check
to be
out.
here.
Just wait, there's more to come. So everybody's gonna get to see what Gators, Ghosts, and Goblins all about here. So stay tuned, and we're gonna have some fun.
Yes.
Put the teeth
Awesome.
back in. It's
Put
for
teeth.
special effects.
Oh,
Yeah.
would you guys mind if I'll grab a? Can I grab a boomerang of you guys
Yeah. Do it.
for the Instagrams?
Okay.
All right, I'll count down and then I'll go on one.
Okay.
So it'll be 3, 2, 1.
Got it.
All right, 3, 2, 1. I love it. I love it. Thank you so
lost my
much, guys.
No,
Happy
yeah.
Halloween!
Halloween.
Oh, look, it's Dwayne Bevel from Orlando Sentinel. That's weird.
So we're trying to go to like Italy.
Oh my goodness. All right, I will say this, guys. So bear with me on the connection. The connection will definitely be the death of me today, because you know sometimes the connection, you know, isn't the greatest in all places at Gatorland. It's kind of these tin roofs mess with it a little bit per live streams, but hey, we deal with what we can deal with. Now let's go take a look at some gators, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very excited for the gator action going on today. Having a hard time seeing chat, so bear with me. I'm going to pull it up here. this albino alligator. Oh, look at him. He doesn't seem so spooky. All right, folks, I'm gonna be honest. I must stay in the regions of connection. Now, I don't know where we can really go. Sometimes tin roofs do alter the connection, so bear with me if you missed kind of what was going on over there. We were meeting some characters, having a fun time, and you know, I'm just very, very excited. So look at this. It is a vitamin C fortified Siberian chill. I don't really know what that means. Is that like a Slurpee? A slushie? Is it even real? I have so many questions. Oh wow, it is very spooky today. Let's take a look at some of the spooktivities. Wow, look at this pumpkin guy. He's awfully spooky. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have to make sure that the connection is working before we go any further. So let me take a moment here. We're gonna go into BR apps, and we'll see you guys in just a second, so hang tight. It's like the connection's okay over here, but when we start moving, things get us shaking. All right, more Gators, Ghouls, and Goblins coming up here. Gators, Ghosts, and Goblins coming up here.
Dan Caro, creative director for Gatorland. I also am kind of a Halloween fanatic, so I've been begging Gatorland forever to let me do a Halloween event. Then this year I decided I didn't want to, and that's the year they wanted to do it. So here we are doing Gators, Ghosts, and Goblins. I'm just kidding. I'm super excited about this. So it's a family-friendly event. There's something for everyone in the family. When I say that, I don't just mean for little kids. I mean everyone in the family. You have teenagers, you have adults. They're going to find something they're going to love here. The event is divided into a few different sections, and we're going to walk through some of them today. First, we're going to be going through Scary Crows, where we have our scarecrows and pumpkins set up. We're also going to meet Pinto Bean, the little hedgehog that we have over there. Then we're going to go through the Cemetery of the Darn, where there's a few creepy characters waiting for you. We'll pass by what's going to be the Monster Museum. It's Swamp Ghosts Monster Museum. So it's kind of an homage to some classic monsters. And that's where you can meet our Swamp Ghost character. And then we're going to have Octoberfest, Frankenstein's Octoberfest. And we have Frankenstein running around in lederhosen, doing German dances with an undead polka band named Polkageist. And you're not going to see that anywhere else, I guarantee it. We also have the Crypto Zoo featuring the Skunk Ape. I don't know if all of you know this, but Florida has its own Bigfoot, and it's called the Skunk Ape. Now, they're not the big 7 or 8 foot tall creatures that are running around the Midwest. Ours are like 6 foot tall creatures. They nest up in trees and they hang out in the Everglades. And what we had was a few years ago, some guests called us from within the park to let us know that they were seeing weird furry somethings out in the swamp walk here. And we got those calls 2 days apart from 2 different guests. So as we started looking into it, we had employees come forward and tell us that they've seen stuff too. So we discovered we had a skunk ape here. We found him, and if you come during Gators, Ghosts, and Goblins, you'll get to meet him. In that section, there's also other cryptids that'll be hidden, like Jersey Devil, Loch Ness Monster. If you can find all of them, take a photo of them and show the researcher over at the base camp, you will get a cryptozoology gift certificate saying you are a certified cryptozoologist. So if you like, we can go have a look at some of the stuff we have here. Another neat thing that we're going to have, we have Bubba and Cooter here. Bubba and Cooter are going to be doing the Monster Movie Show, Bubba and Cooter's Monster Movie Madness Show.
We wrote it.
They wrote it.
That's right.
They produced it. They're directing it. We have no idea what it's about or what's going to happen in it. You got to come on Saturday to find out.
It's going to be good.
They say it's going to be good.
Oh, man, it's going to be so... I'll fix the teeth before then.
Yeah.
But it's going to be good.
But they ordered a lot of bandages. We don't know if there's going to be mummies or just planning to hurt themselves or what. But
he's getting hurt.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good show. So right,
Go
not having it.
Go with it.
Okay,
Okay.
we're going with it.
My house is terrifying.
What you got? Oh, nice, man. Come on.
All right, everybody. So it's gonna get a little bit, dicey in here. The connection's gonna be fun. You know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. So as we go through here and the connection is going to change, I'll try to connect to Gatorland's Wi-Fi, but you know, be what it be. Look at this headshot over here.
So guests that come here will be able to meet Pinto Bean or any other critters that they're going to have out here. So, of course, this is Gatorland, so it's a Halloween event, but also it's all about animals too. So they're going to be doing some animal enrichments that guests will be able to watch, but they're going to be Halloween themed. They'll also be bringing out various critters throughout the day that guests are going to be able to meet too. We have a beautiful owl that they're going to be showing off during the event as well, which is pretty appropriate for Halloween. But Pinto Bean is one of the critters that'll be making appearances at Gators, Ghosts, and Goblins. So if you follow me this way, we'll go ahead and move through our pumpkin area.
Hey, Scarecrow, you make sure that gets back home. All
Where
right.
it lives.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Don't let that thing near me.
Get on the tree.
I don't know.
You see we have scarecrows here. They're not very good at their job. The birds are actually...
He's so cute.
Oh, you're okay.
His nose.
It's a boopable nose.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Be careful, he breathes fire. Not really. He's so cute. They only call him Sonic if they're blue.
and run real fast.
That's right. Oh, hi. Hey there. How you doing?
Right, we're going under the.
You guys having a good day at Gatorland? Absolutely. All right.
These decorations are awesome.
Come see him. His name's Pinto. Pinto Bean. He's a camera hog.
Oh, where's Pinto?
Pinto's over there.
Oh! Pinto!
I'm a hedgehog. Oh, I see it.
Okay.
We'll wait for everyone to finish seeing Pinto. We'll move on to the next area.
Yeah, Chad, this is crazy. I love it. The decorations were actually a lot cooler than I thought they were going to be.
I have a real corn.
That's real.
Alright. Yeah, a little bit.
You did that? Are you using the props?
No, I just had one little bite.
And,
Sir!
I thought scarecrows were supposed to be afraid, or crows were supposed to be afraid of scarecrows.
It's Halloween, so it like switched. You know, it's like, you ever seen that Hitchcock movie?
I mean, pumpkins are a natural dewormer for most animals. Does it work the same for crows?
You would know that.
Since they're eating them?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
We should ask animal care about that.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna walk this way.
This kind of creeps me out, Cooter. Crows
thanks,
should not
Jimmy
be
loves
eating
Disney.
pumpkins.
Big Al, I hope you are living your best life right now.
Unsure about it.
I need to get a worm. You got pumpkin?
That one does, man. You see that, that thing? I couldn't have an appetite. Well, I wonder why it's so sweet, man.
Pumpkin's a natural dewormer.
That's spooky.
Big Al, I will always try to never let you down. Oh my goodness, we got some more spooks coming up.
Cooter! Cooter, where are you?
So this is the graveyard of the barn. We had a more sinister name, but we're family friendly, so I had it kind of edited. But we'll pass you the graveyard in a moment.
Mom, I know how we're setting up yet. One, six.
This is a Grim Reaper. If you haven't met him yet, that's all right. You eventually will.
I ain't going in there. I ain't going in there. You are. I ain't going in there.
I didn't know this was going on here. Right now.
Very brave soul. Very nice.
What is that?
See you soon. Hello there. Hello there.
Here, go. Go where? I'm not going first. You go first. I go where? I'm not. Ooh, be careful.
This is crazy.
I took where my granddad is. Can you see him?
Let's try it on.
Oh, you lost somebody?
No, I just really like that guy's beard.
Oh.
Oh, I don't like that.
That's the Grim Reaper. Hi, Reaper.
Come in.
Very spooky.
Try it on for size.
Let's do it.
You'll be just the perfect fit.
I don't know.
Step right in.
Oh, man. Okay. Okay.
Would you like to try it on?
You want to go inside?
Try it on for size?
You got a new pair of overalls? No, don't do that.
They'll be back someday.
What do you guys think? Should we go in the should we go in the coffin? Look at all this stuff. This is a really cool graveyard setup. I like it. I like it a lot.
Would you like to try it on, young man?
So many
sure?
exciting adventures here at Gatorland
Cooter, is that your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Great company.
When you guys start dating?
Absolutely amazing.
Right now. Okay.
This is incredible. Let's go take a look over here by the smoke. Looks very omniscient.
Libby, come towards my tail, the button.
Yo, this is crazy.
This guy.
Chat, how's the connection doing? This is wild. Pretty wild. Toy Story Dad said I'd be more scared of the gators than the characters. That's accurate.
I got a good grade, so I'm going to
How it happened.
I'm walking.
I remember digging both of these graves.
Are you telling me I'm not here?
I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Are we in the fourth dimension?
Maybe. It's true. They're always so sad when they find out the truth.
What's going on here?
Can you do bratwurst in the fourth dimension?
Probably so.
I want some bratwurst. I want 4 of them.
I'm hungry.
There you go.
Excuse me. Okay.
Sorry.
I feel okay.
All right, so if I can get everyone to gather around again.
I'm a real boy.
I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm proud.
So again, this is our graveyard of the darned. So there's all kinds of creepy characters that'll be crawling around in here. Plus, if you look closely, there's some informational plaques with some interesting factoids about Victorian funeral customs, just because why not? So you'll learn about coffin alarms, which is something people used to do to prevent themselves from being buried alive back in Victorian times. There's over 1,000 patents with the U.S. Patent Office for coffin alarms. That's because it used to be a real fear back then, being buried alive. There's also a display about resurrection men. Grave robbing was kind of a problem back too, so you'll be able to read about that here as well. So yeah, you're going to learn about all kinds of morbid stuff that you never thought you wanted to know about. So let's go ahead and move on to the next area.
Deb, welcome to the chat. Deb is the Diz, is in the chat. Yeah, I'm a little spooked already. It's getting a little spooky. Now, as we continue to move through here, we're going through the tin roofs again, so bear with us. It's gonna get a little bit of connection-y. Yeah, that guy's swole. Creative director and bodybuilder.
I don't think that's going to work out for you, Cooter. Oh, you never know, man. No.
I just saw a vulture. Vulture. That usually means death. Let's hope it's not me. I will not be meeting the Grim Reaper today.
Oh yeah, my daughter loves this place. Sunday. Maybe we might make a family day out of it. I know. Last year in preschool, my class came on a field trip.
Wow, there's some goats up here. Hey, goats. We'll go say hi to the goats later.
We're going to make it. Don't worry. I'm going to hang out in the back. Okay. I'll be ready for it. Hey! Bubba, what?
Yoga? No. Or you did yoga and it was like all on you? No, I've never seen it. My brother did it like a year ago. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. So sometimes when we film the show out here, they take us out and put us on that island and have the gators come up behind us. It's always no rough. Yeah. That's the thing. What do you want to take the same on the backs?
Hello, Lucky Minute. Welcome to the chat, guys. I'm having a real tough time even reading the chat just because of the connection right now. So let me see if we got some Wi-Fi's so I can see more of what you guys are saying. But I do see all of the lovely chatters in here, even if I can't read all of your chats. This is fun though, right? It's completely different from the last time we were here.
All right, do we have everyone?
No, they're still trickling down.
Okay.
I don't see no ghosts or goblins out there.
I saw ghosts over there at the cemetery, man.
Gators, crocodiles, and birds.
You're a ghost.
They're scary themselves.
He's a ghost. You don't even know it.
Hey,
Hi. Can I go?
this is some good stuff, man.
Ah, thanks. Glad you like
Scary.
it. So, well, speaking of scary, this is going to be Swamp Ghost's Monster Museum when it opens on Saturday. So there's some exhibits inside that talk about classic monsters, and it's the home of Swamp Ghost. So this is where guests will be able to meet him and get a picture of him. There's some other photo ops inside of there too that are kind of fun. And I can't show it to you today because we want to surprise her with it Saturday.
Who is Swamp Ghost?
Everyone knows who Swamp Ghost is. Swamp Ghost is our white alligator character. So if you ride our Stompin' Gator off-road adventure, you'll see we have a buggy named Swamp Ghost. His picture is on the side of it. So he's kind of a scary voodoo white alligator with lightning blue eyes. He has like fire coming out of his hands. He's pretty awesome. Well, he's materializing here at Gatorland for Halloween, and you'll be able to meet him here in the Monster Museum. There we go. And on the outside of the museum, we have plaques about Halloween. It talks about Halloween traditions, why we dress up for Halloween, why we give out candy. Does anybody know why we give out candy at Halloween time?
It tastes good.
Well, yeah, of course, there's that. 25, thank you for that, Peter. You're super helpful. I'm glad we invited you. So, 25% of all candy sales in the U.S. happen at Halloween. So it's a lot of candy sales. But the reason that we give out candy is because the ancient Celts used to believe that the veil between the living and the dead was thinnest on Halloween night, and that their ancestors could come back to their homes and visit them. They'd be tired after their travels through the spirit world to our world, and you had to leave treats for them, usually a bowl of dried fruit and nuts. And if you didn't, they would curse you or play tricks. And that's where trick-or-treating came from. So that's one of the things you can learn about if you take some time to read these when you visit the Monster Museum. We'll move on to our next stop.
Why would we put monsters in a museum, man?
Aren't they supposed to be like lost artifacts in the museum?
What about me?
Shout out to the real MVPs of the tour, Cooter and Bubba.
I thought Swamp Ghost was nice.
This is fun. No, gators don't eat. Oh, I thought you said gators eat thunder chickens. So I was like, no. What's up, thunder chickens? I don't think notifications went out today, but that's okay. Welcome to YouTube. Some of you might have gotten your, oh my goodness.
All right. So, if we were to travel down this walkway, we would get to the spooky castle where Bubba and Cooter are going to be doing their Monster Movie Madness show. If we were to travel that way in the park, we would get to the Crypto Zoo. I'm going to ask that if you do wind up wandering around that you don't take pictures or put anything out. If you want to leave some surprises for guests when they come. But the Crypto Zoo, again, is where they'll be able to meet the Skunk Ape and look for the other cryptozoological creatures, and they'll be able to watch Bubba and Cooter's show over at the castle. If we head this way, we're going to get to Frankenstein's Octoberfest.
I was trying to show you. There's an ugly green guy up there.
I'm trying to dance, man.
There is some green guys up here. I'm a little, wow, he's playing that. Is he actually playing that?
Hello everyone, how are we doing? Oh wow, look at, they all don't talk at all. That's so nice. Okay everyone, I know that you're all here. We have a new dance that we want to premiere for you, yeah? This is called the Gator Dance. Stein, hit it! First you make your gator claws, then you jump your gator mouth, then you shake your gator tail. Yeah, 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 yeah. First you make your gator claws, then you jump your gator mouth, then you shake your gator tail. Somebody do it with me. First you make your gator claws, then you jump your gator mouth, then you shake your gator tail. Yeah, 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 yeah. First you make your gator claws, then you jump your gator mouth, then you shake your gator tail. Alright, in a circle. Oh, how I love to please the gators. Oh, here they come. Let's go see us. gator claws, then you drop your gator mouth, then you shake your gator tail. First you make your gator claws, then you drop your gator mouth, then you shake your gator tail. You make your gator claws, then you drop your gator mouth, then you shake your gator tail. You drop your gator claws, then you shake your gator tail. In a circle, here we go. Oh, how I love to be a gator. Yeah, here they come. Let's go. I don't even know who these kids are. I just mixed them up, y'all. Oh, good job, everyone. Okay, I need to sit down now. That was good. Okay, Annie.
Great. Hey, come on over here so I show you that you're like an icon. Look
I am an icon?
we did with you. Look at that.
Oh, wow, you make me look so thin. I love it. Wait, I have to talk to you, Mr. Carroll. What's with the yellow teeth, yeah? We pay for very good dental work. I don't understand.
I think I was working off an old reference photo.
Oh, yeah, I had this all done. We took kids' teeth and we put them in. That's why they're so little. Yeah, it's okay. So, oh, you have nice teeth. Look at you. I want his teeth, yeah. And this is my lovely bride, everyone. Look at her. Isn't she so lovely? Yeah, we are big fans of The Simpsons, if you can tell. Yeah. Don't. And Bubba and Cooter have been such good hosts. Look at these guys.
Yeah, that was a fun dance. Yeah, you guys got it going on.
I'm worried. Your teeth seem to be falling out.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask you, you're talking about the little kid teeth. What can you got any more?
Oh, yeah, sure. Here. Come here, little child. Yeah, let me see your teeth. Oh, she's missing some. She won't do it. She won't do it. That's okay. You come back when you have your permanent chompers.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe we can use some gator teeth for you. Is that might work?
Yeah, that works, man. I already did that one time, though. Put it right in. Mama didn't like it very much. Nope. I lost one too fair king. Put it in. It was too big.
Bubba and Cooter, I'm a little worried. These people keep looking at us, but they're not talking at all.
No, I don't know why, man. They just got these cameras on. Like, we're going to be on TV or something.
I didn't even sign a release form. I feel so exposed.
Really? Okay. You look good, though, Frank.
I do?
Yeah, you look great. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I've been backing out a little bit, you know. Oh, I dropped my cell phone. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah. That's his good side.
Hello, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, you all have to come see the ghosts, the Gators, Ghosts, and Goblins here at the Gatorland. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. We're going to be here the 19th, and the 20th, and the 26th, and the 27th, and Halloween!
Yeah, the best day of the year.
I know, I'm so excited for the spookiness. I know, it's so crazy.
You got it going on.
Yeah, we have all sorts of wonderful things. You can go check out our crypto zoo.
Yeah.
You can come dance with me, Frank, and my friend Stein. His whole band is going to be here playing all the German music that we brought with us.
Can you get one of those drinks?
Oh yeah, we sure can. We have the beers over there. It's so good.
Oh,
There's literally something for everyone.
What's the difference between a beer and a sub beer?
A Zabier?
Yeah.
Oh, Zabier is with what you have.
Oh.
Just beer. You want to hear my American accent?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
I would like to buy a cheeseburger.
That's a good one. You've been working on that.
Oh, wait, here we go.
I-4 traffic is just terrible.
Guess what? I bet you didn't know this. I know a little German.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Hasselhoff.
Oh, we love
That's David. Yeah.
We love him over there. Okay, let's do our Hasselhoff. Ready?
Oh, yeah, I do that every morning.
That works pretty good.
That's how I run
I like that
cereal.
one.
That's about as much exercise as I do.
Oh, okay.
This body did not happen on accident, Bubba.
You're right. You're right.
Wonderful. So do they like talk to us at all, or do they just eat there until we stop talking?
I think he's the talker.
If I may say, you looking a little pale. You want something to eat?
Oh, I would love something to eat.
Would everybody like to try some of the German food?
I would love to.
Oh, wow.
If you step on over to the window, let them know you're with us. We'll let
Oh,
you
yeah. I told you that we could eat the food. You didn't believe me. But here we are.
I'm always looking a little pale. I could use something to eat.
I wanted those.
This is exciting.
Oh, this guy,
Wayne, we get to eat
Carol.
food.
We have to get this man a full tie. He cut it on accident. Actually, that looks like a sock. Why do you have a sock tie? What is that? Whose legs are so? Oh, National Gator Ambassador. It's exciting. I'm so excited to see you. Somewhere very nice.
Make sure they're busy.
Of course. Here we go. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, put it all over the Stein, you're so talented.
He's a natural singer.
This is really good. Oh, hello everybody. Welcome back, welcome back. All right, so I wanted to show you right before we go, because connection is not being my best friend today, but I will show you. This is what I got. So this is I'm a very basic dude, even though I'm half German, which is hilarious. But I decided to go without peppers and onions. Now, normally you can get peppers and onions and get your brat covered. But I decided to just go with like kind of a plain brat. Also, right here is just mac and cheese. So very, very simple. I thought that the portion sizes were pretty large. As far as that goes, it's bigger than Food and Wine or things of that nature. And the cups even are bigger as well. So really, really a cool thing. Delicious stuff. And no, this stream is not sponsored by Pepsi. Although, Pepsi, holler at your boy. Okay, so let's try this mac and cheese and see. Because I am a mac and cheese connoisseur. In fact, we may go up and get some more. Ooh, hot. So I figured we'd have a little mukbang before we left. It's really hard to reach at. But I see JB Loves Disney's in here, Ashley K, Brittany. Huge thank you to Gatorland for having us out. This has been fantastic. Wow, this is house-made mac and cheese. But speaking of house-made, this is pretty good. Speaking of house-made, they were letting me know that everything that they made was all house-made. So all of the decorations, all of the sculptures and things like that they did for the cemetery, everything was made in-house. They sculpted it right here at Gatorland, which gives it a lot of soul. It doesn't mean that it came from some warehouse somewhere. This event has a lot of soul in it. I love it. That's good. Wow. Those brats are very good. Very juicy, very good. Now I can see your chat. For some reason the Wi-Fi didn't work today. It was an unfortunate circumstance, but hopefully you guys got to enjoy a pretty good stream. It was a lot of fun. I'll be posting more on Instagram as well. Whew. It's very hot. Alex says that I have to have the peppers and onions with my bratwurst. I feel like that's a good route to go. I was afraid of it being spicy. When things add on my, it's like, I don't know. I get scared. I'm a very plain guy. Joseph says that he's 100% Italian. I'm 50% Italian and 50% German. Ah! Thanks, Whitney.
I'm done. Is it finished?
Oh, wow. Ashley K, you're like me then. This is good. So what are you guys out there? Italian, German? Nathaniel says, hi, Chris. Hello, Nathaniel. Welcome to Gatorland. Gatorland is such a good time. It's just one of the most underrated theme parks in Central Florida. And it really is a theme park. I mean, it is especially when you have an event like this, I mean, it was just so much better than I thought it was going to be. And I think that that's the overall consensus is you go to Gatorland. It's been around forever. It's been around since before Disneyland, way before Disney World and before Disneyland, which is crazy. So it's been here longer than Gators themselves. Just kidding, they were prehistoric. But pretty close. And when you come here, you're blown away by how fun it actually is. I often you know, find hole in the wall places that are, you know, near in Orlando. Gatorland is totally not a hole in the wall. It is just an amazing place. You have to come to it at least one time when you're here. It's worth a day. So much fun. You can become a trainer here, like become a trainer, which is a extra like paid thing that you do. It's very cheap. I think it's, I forget what it is, but it's where you can actually go meet alligators. You can feed alligators. And of course it's 100% safe and they do take care of you while you're here. So it's just an amazing time. They got good beer, good entertainment, good shows. They give out candy. Just amazing. All right. So I'm just gonna read off a few chats before we head on out here, and I enjoy the heck out of some bratwurst right now. I got some lemonade, by the way, in my Pepsi cup. Oh, that lemonade hits a spot, boy. Jonathan super chatted £4.99 and said, "Wish I could donate more, but I will bring UK sweets when I am there in 37 days." Hey, you never have to super chat, but I appreciate it. Jonathan, thank you so much. You do have to bring UK sweets though. I will accept all UK sweets. That sounds great. Jonathan, thank you for the super chat. Also, we got one earlier from Big Al. He donated $4.99 and said, "Greatest stream ever. Spokes, Craig, and Miss Mari rock. You guys all rock. Thank you so much for being here." Big Al, I texted Craig this morning and I said, you know what? I said, make sure that Big Al is watching today. So sorry about the connection. It's really tough here, but you know, hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I tried to get in the best connection zones for you, Big Al, but I thought of you this morning.
Check your email?
Very early this morning. How romantic. DPC Dad super chatted $10, says, "Just because Big Al deserves these streams." Thanks, Chris. Thank you, DPC Dad. $10 is amazing, but thank you so much just for being there and for inviting Big Al, letting him know about the stream. I appreciate that. And, Big Al does deserve these streams. So, Miss Mari, Craig, and Craig and DPC Dad, and of course Big Al. So, thank you guys. This one was for you, Big Al. All right, everybody. Well, so that is just about gonna do it. We want to do all sorts of different things on the channel. Gatorland invited us out for this media preview of Gators, Ghosts, and Goblins, which does begin this Saturday. So it all starts this weekend and it lasts until Halloween Day. So very select nights. Go and check them out. I got the link in the description. I love you guys. We will see you soon. Thank you again to Gatorland for having us out, and we will see you guys in the next one. Now, Jen is going to be doing a makeup stream right after this stream. So if you're like, no, don't end, Jen will be over on her channel doing a stream of an opening of some new makeup girly thing. I don't know. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Thank you again. Main Mafia out. Check out the Instagram for all the rest of this stuff. See you later.